night before Christmas to be good.
That's what you get when you don't live in the Yellowstone world, is people crying about having to work, about having a job.
They cry about having to work, and when we work, we don't do nothing but we complain. We brag about how much we work. You work 12 hours. I work 36. I work 36 and 36. Because that's what a fucking man does. He works till he fucking drops dead at 30. That's a good life. You live till 30 years old. That's a good fucking long life if you've been working the whole time.
Fucking right.
I'm Francois Nation.
You count down.
Oh, I think that's a great intro.
No.
I don't know, man. I don't know if we're gonna do much better than that. And in 3, 2, 1, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 12 of the 9th annual 12 podcasts of Christmas. We've done it. We've made it to the end. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Francois Nation.
I'm Andrew Sorsdahl.
I'm Akeem Olajuwon, and this is episode 7.
That's the best one you've ever done. That's the best one you've ever done.
And this is episode 7 of the
Holy,
12 podcast.
yeah, this is episode 7 again.
Welcome to episode 7.
This is episode 7 times 4.
We have 3 episode 7s.
Is that the one we said several times? This is the same, like we miss.
Well, I think we said it twice, misnumbered one once.
And then misnumbered the rest.
Except for 11. 11 is properly numbered.
And this one is
And
also.
this one's properly numbered.
Yeah.
This is 12.
But yes, there was a skerfuffle.
Well, we better get started on this because we have 24. Brad, why don't you tell us what we got here?
Today we're brought to you by Minhas Creek.
Except we're not brought to you by Minhas because we wouldn't be caught dead being sponsored by this fucking garbage water.
Minhas Creek is a craft company in Saskatchewan. They're owned by that chick on Dragon's Den. And it's a bunch of really garbage hard alcohol and beer. It's really bad.
And you know what? They do make my favorite rum drink.
Yeah, rum flavored drink.
What rum flavored drink? They make my favorite one of those.
So this is an advent calendar with 24 different little bottles.
Of their terrible garbage water.
And the first one is
Dark Rumba. Not rum.
it's Rumba.
We cannot be clear enough that this is not rum. It is dark rumba, rum flavored drink.
So I'm interested by so obviously like the brewing process that they
There's no process.
There's no process. They get NGS shipped to them, and then they color and flavor it.
So to be in a
AKA piss in it.
To actually consider your drink rum, what needs to be in it that isn't in the rum flavored drink?
It needs to
aged
be
in-
distilled and aged and the process of making rum.
Okay. And
Like
so
they just have a rum flavor. They take NGS and put rum flavor in it, and then they call it rum.
like fucking Starbucks style. Fucking
Yeah, like the base of this is the same as the base of vodka and gin and everything else.
Like there's no difference in the alcohol they use
No.
across their flavors. It's all
Yeah, it's like
the one's called Sambuca. Like just they just actually
f-
called it
they
Sambuca.
flavor it with black licorice paste or whatever they use too.
So why can you call Sambuca, but you can't call?
wow, let's wait till we open it and see what it actually says on the bottle.
Maybe it's spelled differently.
It's so like, friend, read that. Like
Maybe
it
it's
says
like-
rum flavored grain spirit.
Oh yeah, I've seen it before. I just like it's like yeah, very much. Minhas is like the vegan company of the alcohol world. It's like chicken and whatever. Well, I can't remember some of the other.
It's not chicken. It's
is
like
the
chicken
same.
with an N.
Turkey. Yeah. Well, yeah, or yeah, with a U. That's what Minhas is to the booze
Yeah.
world.
Okay, this is not to be drank straight and tasted and sipped like we did with Ben and Justin.
Smells like poison.
Not far off
Okay,
from
now okay.
What? Do you drink some?
We can't do this
It's just so
because
bad.
we're not drinking 24 ounces because we're now drinking an ounce each and there's 24 of them.
Is that what? Is that about what
Well,
we're
how
doing?
much is that fucking thing? Like I've had at least a half an ounce in my glass.
50
200
milliliters.
200 milliliters. No,
Oh, 50, yeah. In the whole
50
bottle.
milliliters. It's not that. That's not.
And how much is in a single shot? This looks like it could be 2 shots.
I think it's 2 maybe.
29 milliliters in an
a
ounce.
shot?
So it's
So
an ounce and a half.
It's an ounce and a half between 3 of
little
us.
bit less.
So we each have half an ounce.
Yeah, but that's us splitting 30 ounces then. That's like the 3 of us sitting down and drinking.
Wait,
30
no,
ounces.
didn't you
No.
say you said 29 milliliters in an ounce, right?
Yes.
So it's an
Yeah.
ounce
So
and
this
a
is
half.
50 milliliters. So yeah, this is
So it's way over. It's not way over. But it's over 30 ounces in that box.
a little bit less than probably.
That's 10 drinks each.
Well, each of us does
Yeah.
half a shot.
I think we calculated it would be about 8 to 10 somewhere in there.
Oh,
I mean, we'll see what happens,
Well,
man. I don't know.
I'm not committing to anything.
Yeah, I'm not super into it either. Fuck. Like, of all the things you guys could have done for the last one, this is like the bottom of the barrel worst thing.
well, we enjoyed
It's
a
fun.
beautiful aperitif. Oh, I stand corrected. I said last time that an aperitif was an
yes.
after dinner drink. It's not. It's a pre-dinner drink. What the Queen enjoyed was a digestif, not an aperitif. That was her.
Digestive?
Yeah, digestif.
Oh, dude.
Cheers.
It's also like, what a
The
shit
garbage.
thing to be drinking in the fucking morning. Coke and fucking
It's
rum
not
flavored
It's
drink.
not morning anymore.
Whatever, Fran morning, whatever we want to call it.
It might be morning, or is it afternoon?
It's probably after 12 now. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock now. Still, whatever.
Fuck,
Fucking
is that bad?
Coke and rum for fucking.
Oh, it's that shit.
Minhas, do better. Go under. Make better fucking
No, but they don't
garbage
want
water.
that. This is for alcoholics. And Gene Simmons. Gene
Call it-
Simmons was just in Regina
Call
when
it-
we
no,
were
you know what I wanted
With
to fucking.
this
You know what I
shit?
wanted to do
for Minos.
that we should have fucking done?
Gene Minhas.
that?
What?
I fucking put it in the group chat and none of you responded. Apparently, if you use a Brita filter on fucking alcohol, on hard alcohols, it is the craziest thing. Like, I probably watched like a half an hour videos of people who are like, and everybody's like, this is so stupid. And then they're like, why doesn't everyone do this? It makes every fucking hard liquor like way more palatable. I'm like, fuck, I wanted to try it.
Should we
Maybe
test it
next
on
year.
this?
We don't have a Brita filter, do we?
Yeah.
Let's pause this shit. Go get a Brita filter.
Oh, fuck that. We're already sat down.
Next year, I want to do the Brita filter experiment.
Okay, so we went in. We were in Regina on Sunday. We were nominated for Video of the Year at the Saskatchewan Music Awards.
Indeed.
Coincidentally, was the same day that Minhas partnered with Saskatchewan
No, he has ties.
adopted son of Saskatchewan, Gene Simmons,
Yeah.
who released the Moneyball vodka. And anyway, he did a signing.
Oh, money bag.
Money bags vodka.
Oh, that's his VOD. That's the like with the bottle that's shaped like a bag of money.
Yeah, such
Oh.
Gene Simmons combined with Minhas Creek.
The bag is the money or the bag. I guess technically that's not incorrect, but the bottle is really cool. Have you seen it?
No.
It was at the liquor store. I took a gander. It's pretty cool.
One of the guys who Gene Simmons signed is going to get it tattooed.
Really. Black Russian. Should we just pull all these out and then decide
No.
which ones we want to do?
We'll just do a little.
This is not going to go well for me.
It's not like it's going to go great for anyone.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to start pulling
Water,
them out.
grain neutrals. Why?
Why not? Then we can decide which ones. Like these are all terrible. We got to pick the least terrible ones, especially if we're not going to do them like straight up.
Sedimentation may occur because of our unique recipe. Shake before use.
What do you mix with this fucking shit?
Oh, Black Russian is cola and something, I think. This one doesn't smell as bad, and they have a unique recipe.
Oh, interesting.
Here, why don't you pour them all so it's more of an even. What do we think of the rumba? The dark rumba.
Dark Rumble is not good.
I like it's such a. I feel bad because it's like I'm in such a not like. If it was like the evening.
But
It's
you
like
don't
it's
need
like
to
this.
feel
This
bad
is
for
this is
Minhas.
actually the worst like time to fucking try to test my palate right now. I haven't eaten anything today. Like just like you could give me fucking the best booze and I would be like, this is shit right now.
Okay, so this is. I'll pass the original bottle around just so everyone have a smell. It does smell like a Black Russian.
Ugh.
Excuse me, my God. I'm a pervert.
I was like coffee.
It smells like that coffee shit they serve at fucking Athena's is what it smells
Nothing.
like.
It does.
It may be the same thing, but I'll say this: that's the worst thing ever. We'll call it out, calling somebody else out today.
I think it's probably Minhas that they serve.
They only sell Minhas hard liquor there.
Figure that shit out.
Like that's why they can do the $9 triples because it's Minhas rum flavored drink. Like,
You know
I
what?
drink gallons of that shit.
You know what they
That's
can't do,
awful, though.
and that's illegal for sure, is fucking having a smell so putrid when you come into a bar that people want to fucking leave right away.
I mean, that's
Figure that out. Get the smell in there
it's
better.
drinkable. It's hard on the guts and it tastes. This must be
Is
the
this
shot.
mixed with Coke again?
This is the free shot they give you at the door at Athena's.
Yeah,
Is this mixed
that's
with
terrible.
Coke?
Yeah, it's mixed with Coke.
It's with the Coke, it's palatable, but like the thing that's palatable about it is the Coke.
So for those of you who are interested, we were just kind of briefly touching on it, but in the industry, we call it the vodka mansion. Essentially what you do is you set up a corporation, you get your license to be a craft distiller, then you buy GNS or NGS, however you want to say it, neutral grain spirits or grain neutral spirits. And then this is what everybody does. Provincial Vodka used to make their own, but now Lucky Bastard always has done this. Most of the primary distillers in Saskatchewan do this method. They get like big chem totes, like the ones you see, they're like opaque white plastic with the metal cage around it. And it's full of like 98, 99% proof alcohol. And then they dilute it with water and flavoring and they filter it. That's why like all these companies like, what, Rumba again?
No, it's just, this name is wild. I got to read this. This is like the most Minhas name ever. Are we ready for peanut butter and whiskey flavored grain spirit? Let's take a break. We don't need to do that one yet.
Well, it's
Holy
like,
fuck.
We have a lot to get through.
You're not wrong. It's the definition of, well, they're not wrong. It's like,
Yeah, exactly. You're not wrong. You're
it's
just
like
an asshole.
factually.
You're not wrong. You're just an asshole.
Yeah.
It's funny enough because when we once had a conversation, we kind of talked about fake products, and when I used to go to camp, we used to have instead of Cool Whip or whipped cream, we had edible oiled whipped topping.
Why would you put oiled in the title? Like,
I think that legally they had to call it that.
oiled?
Edible oiled whipped topping.
You know, like what product? Like, I don't know. Like, is it, what products are they like, you have, that's so, and it's like, if it's the case, it's so sketchy. It's like, you have to inform people that there's this thing in it. It's like, it'd be like if it's with cigarettes, it's like, what's the big, everybody, like the big no-no cigarette thing that's in it? The one carcinogen?
Formaldehyde?
Yeah, formaldehyde's the one that everybody freaks out about. It's like if they had to put formaldehyde sticks. It's like,
I mean,
like products don't have to say in the name what the fuck is in it. Like
Well,
they gotta
We shouldn't
say.
have done this one with Coke. We should have done just straight up.
we're not drinking fucking straight up, and it's whiskey and Coke and peanut butter and whatever. I ain't drinking it fucking straight up. You pour that out and you have a sip of this fucker. Smell that bitch.
I've had it before straight up. I won't name them. It's
Like
not. It's
my
actually
girl-
not bad.
My girlfriend's having like a beautiful Christmas concert tonight, and I'm a fucking degenerate with this Minhas crap.
Oh, Andrew,
It's actually not that bad. Take a swig. It's really not that bad.
I'll have this.
Just take a sip. Like I barely took a sip of it. Just take a little taste of it. It's not as bad as it smells.
The color looks
I
peanutty.
hated that.
It's not as bad as it smells, though. Like, I don't like it. I'm not saying it's good. No, you're looking at me
Yeah,
as if
your
I said
fucking
it's
ass
good.
probably doesn't taste as bad as it smells, so I'm not gonna lick it.
Man, I want to take bets. Hey, on Twitter, Andrew's ass. Does it smell worse or does it taste worse? $100 to the winner.
That's mean. I don't like that.
Why?
That's mean spirited.
No, that's what I hope one of these is called. Mean spirited flavored drink.
That's mean spirited.
You can't smell your dick.
So,
Are you
would
going to the
rather-
Christmas concert?
Me? No.
Oh, I
Hell
don't
no.
know.
Why would you ever go to one of those things unless you had a kid there? And even if you do have a kid there, you don't want to be there.
I mean, I enjoy supporting Amy and her adventures for sure. I mean, today I'm not doing it. I mean, I'll go like if they have volleyball tournaments in bigger, I'll go watch like.
Okay, give us a thing and then make us read it.
Well, yeah, Brad's gonna do that thing where he's like, I'm fucking wasted.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you guys drink it? Oh my god!
Even though it's physically impossible, I'm fucking hammered.
Such a
Yeah, I'm a fucking
You should see
dick.
how he talks about me when the cameras are on.
Yeah, back to this again.
He's like, yeah,
Nothing but like the most pleasant human being ever. Fuck you.
go ahead. And
You're
tell him.
either would you rather be a peasant in medieval Europe, or Mike Tyson is going on a Rambo style manhunt for you?
So die or die of dysentery at some point.
Basically, yes.
I guess like I could probably that Mike Tyson's a fucking imbecile, so I could probably
Outwit him.
outwit him.
Yeah.
Forever,
stay away from him.
indefinitely.
Yeah, I mean, well, like honestly, if you go off the grid and you lose yourself, like no one's finding you. Like it's like move to fucking Mexico or South America.
in the music. The moment
some
you
shitty
want
job
it,
on the
you better
beach.
Never let it go.
No one's finding you. It's like it won't
Not
happen.
miss your chance about this opportunity.
Like the-
comes
like the
once in
wor-
a
like the-
lifetime.
The only thing is
the
Mike
best
Tyson's
yourself in the
resources,
music,
so he
the
can like
moment
hire
you
other
want
people.
it.
Oh
You
yeah,
better
that's the thing.
never
It's
let
like
it
that's
go.
the thing. He's on the manhunt, so like you
Stop
you
your
have
chance. This
you do have that
opportunity
working
comes
against
once in a
you.
lifetime.
But luckily, I'm such a
Soul of the sea.
a non person.
Ah!
Oh, we're not doing that one.
You
Skip
know what?
past
We
that.
are. We have to do this one. You know why?
Why?
Because you know what this is named after?
What?
The Caber Bar.
No, it's not.
And that's the tattoo on Brendan Schmeiss's ass from Las Vegas.
Does it say Wendy Stadium or what does it say?
Twisters. Or Twisted
Twister
Fireball.
Salad. Okay, yeah. Is it actually named after
Yep.
Caber?
Yeah,
Why?
This
Who-
is
who do they know it?
This is the
Who do they know at?
this is the tattoo on Brendan Schmeiss's ass. Cheers to Schmeiss.
Who do they know at?
Switch me?
So this is their Fireball equivalent.
Yeah, switch me.
Hey.
I
wish I could.
Yes, it is. Wendy Johnson through Urban Cellars entered this as the name and logo. Why are you pulling them?
So I'm getting one ahead so we can be ready. We're not going to do that one, I don't think.
That's what we're not doing. That one's
Fireball?
not. No, moonshine.
I'm fine with that.
50% alcohol. This is literally like this is just NGS.
You could put that. I had an RC plane. You could put that in. It would probably run it.
Legitimately, yes. Like
I've told you guys about that fuel. I think I've told the story a billion times. But
light it on fire in the glass.
I had an RC plane
Don't know if it
when I was in
will.
grade 10, I
Let's
think, that I couldn't fly because it was so scary. But it's fuel.
Don't light it in the glass, just because it'll be too thin. Just pour a little bit on your finger and see if
Its
it'll light.
fuel was something like 93% alcohol. And it was like, it was the wildest thing. Like I remember the people you bought it from, they're like,
Switch me, friend.
don't like open the cap and like smell it too long. Like don't like the fumes will fuck you.
Couldn't have seen it, but it lit.
It
I
lit.
felt it.
The 50%? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching.
Here, well,
Do it again.
Do it on my thumb, I guess.
This is another fuck. I got another good story that kind of relates to this. Oh shit! I should go in close up here.
Ah, fuck.
I didn't even see.
Oh, I felt it, but like you wouldn't be able to see it.
It's very thin. It's not like the other stuff has like the nice.
Oh yeah,
gel,
burnt my hair right off.
has a nice gel
bet.
coating.
Ooh.
When I was in college,
All right, we do have a fire on the podcast.
nobody. I guess none of my classmates had seen that trick before, and like we were fucking obsessed with the whole Purell lighting your hands on fire back in high school. And so, anyways, I can't remember how it got brought up, but I was like saying I could light my hands on fire, and then people were like, "That's so dumb, you can't do that." And it's like, no, it's fucking easy as fuck. And this was back like it was weird, man. There was this phase when I was in high school that Purell. It was way before COVID, but there was like this Purell obsession where
I think they got in with the schools and they were like,
yeah, it was interesting.
this'll help with
You got to
sickness.
de-infect everything, and it was way before. I wonder what that was about. Maybe it was swine flu or something. I don't know. But anyway, so what I did is I coated a tennis ball in it, and I coated my hands in it, and then I lit my hands and the tennis ball on fire, and then I was throwing this flaming ball back and forth between my hands because you got like 5 to 10 seconds depending on how much your pain tolerance, because it hurts quick, but it won't hurt you for a while. It won't actually burn you for a while. So I'm doing that, and then as I'm doing that, the head of the fucking whatever, I don't know what to call him, but the
Department.
head of the department, he walks in, and then I remember, it's easy to put it out if you ever do it, just like clap your hands really fast or whatever. So I grab the ball, clap really fast, throw it away, and it's like, it's all out. And the guy's like, man, he's like, I'm a cool guy, but it's like, I could like call the cops. Like, you're setting fires in the school. Like, please don't do that again. And I'm like, man, thank you for not fucking me.
And then he fucking did it right after again, and he said, fuck this school. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Oh.
Yeah, fun party trick for the youngins anyways.
Yeah, so kids, do you like
I mean,
violence?
the whole thing with Purell is it burns out so fast that you can't actually really hurt yourself.
No, not unless you had like the gel and maybe you had lots of it on you.
If you had lots of it on you, maybe. But the nice thing about Purell is it creates like a protective layer around you.
Yeah.
And then it burns the fuel out before it burns the gel layer. Or
When
whatever.
I was in grade 8 in Ontario, I don't think it is anymore, but when I was in elementary school, the big rite of passage was grade 8, you went on a Quebec trip. So your school went to Quebec overnight for a few days. And the big thing was in Quebec, because they're fucking negligent and don't give a fuck and whatever, they'll just sell Zippos to 12-year-olds or 13-year-olds. So the whole thing was you went to Quebec and you came back with a Zippo. And because of that, the craze was not lighting our hands on fire, but
What grade was this?
grade 8. Lighting your socks, like the fuzzies in your socks, like when you light them and they and then, yeah, so that was the big thing.
You steal
And
wool.
I will never forget the moment from that trip. We're in the hotel room. There was like 4 kids to a hotel room. No adult supervision. Like, adults were there, but not in the hotel room, obviously. And we'd all bought these Zippos in secret. Everyone had been filling their Zippos up in the sink. And like, obviously, like lighter fluid is spilling a little bit in the sink.
Get on people's hands and stuff.
A little bit, but like not really. Mostly just in the sink from spillage. And after everyone had whatever, we're like sitting there, like, playing with them. And the one kid goes into the bathroom. He's like, "Wonder what would happen if I lit my Zippo in the sink where all the lighter fluid had been fucking poured." And so he lights his Zippo and goes down the thing, flares up, burns the tip of his hairs off, burns his eyelashes and his eyebrows a little bit. And so the next morning comes out and he's just like missing his eyebrows. Yeah, not entirely, but like obviously had been singed.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a fun, like they took his lighter away, no one else's.
Pin him down and suck his dick.
No, that sounds like more of a memory that you're bringing back. Maybe I would suggest, I don't know, maybe some type of therapy or.
Well, criminal charges if you pinned him down.
Yeah,
like go to jail.
Therapy for being gay?
No, for
Andrew?
for doing
the pin him down
for non-consensually.
You could do a
engaging
consensual
fellatio.
pinning down.
You can, yes. Are you gonna clarify and say that the guy
consensually-
you sucked his dick consensually?
I didn't.
Yeah,
What this?
You didn't get consent?
you didn't get consent, so you're saying that you are.
What we can
Did you get consent when you pinned the guy down and sucked his dick, or did you not get consent? Yes or no?
Well,
It's
it's a yes or no
It's a
question.
very simple
Well, we
question.
can
No, it's a yes or
Please
no
answer the
question.
yes or no question.
Yes or no?
What we can,
Yes or no?
Please answer the yes or no question, or we're gonna have to go with no. And in which case,
we'll have to call the
we'll have to call the
authorities.
authorities
immediately.
after this is over
Yes.
immediately.
You had consent.
Okay, thank you.
what
Okay,
we
thank
need to
you.
distill this down.
And
into
moving on, we got this fireball. We got
is
this
that Andrew
fireball.
believes
Yes.
in religious-based conversion therapy.
No, we're not even going to joke about that. That's so fucked up.
What is
Non-religion based.
Like what's in it for you? If you're not fucking, if you don't religion, like why are you doing this to people? Like fuck, the religion
is
thing,
the only.
I get it. It's like
yeah.
you think there's a fucking man in the sky, so like there's a lot of weird stuff you think, but like if you're not fucking religious, why are you doing this to people? Like let them go. Let 'em live.
Because I believe in.
Oh god.
More people like Andrew believe in.
You're speaking for yourself right now.
Andrew believe in unlimited procreation for the human race, and
Wait, what?
it's slowing down procreation, and that's why Andrew can't stand it.
You're speaking for
Wait, no,
yourself.
you're not talking about unlimited. You're talking about maximum procreation. Like,
Yes.
You want, but we are currently not abiding in that case at all. We should be procreating now. If you want maximum procreation.
I'm trying all the time. I'm trying.
I'm trying my hardest. I don't know what to tell you.
Let's do this terrible cinnamon shit and whatever.
Tinder just.
It's
So
ironic.
this is straight up now. This is supposed to be Fireball.
It's just
Fireball.
It's a match, and then please.
I fucking Fireball might be like my least favorite thing
Tequila?
ever. Bad tequila is okay. Like Zambuca tequila.
That's probably
absolutely
the best
worst thing.
in-house product.
Oh, that's poison. That's poison. Oh,
I'll say that's way less harsh than Fireball, which is
Yes.
really nice. No, I got my water. Thank you.
oh my God, that's so bad. I really don't like that.
I would much rather do that than Fireball. I'll say that much.
Oh, I'd rather do neither.
That's not an answer.
That's one I gave. Okay, so would you rather be a stupid piece of shit like Brad or no, I'm just kidding.
You really
He's a
worked
great-
that
he's
in
a-
there so
he's-
smooth. I thought it was one of the cards.
He's a great guy.
You
I'm
are
just kidding.
smooth.
So would you rather have to you have to demolish an entire house with a tiny 3-inch hammer
My dick.
or watch every video on Pornhub?
Oh, you couldn't. The one you can't do.
So I just continue living on?
Well, no. What are you talking about? The Pornhub one?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
see, there's a date. Like no new videos after today. Everything from today back.
You wouldn't be able to do it.
No, you wouldn't.
I think-
it's far an extent of like the
I would-
average human lifespan. Like way more.
No,
would
but
actually guess.
I think I would have. I think there was like 6 new ones this morning. I haven't checked them all.
Let's look up how many minutes of
A video?
are on Pornhub. Oh,
We'll say watch a portion of everyone.
well, the other one's also impossible. Like you couldn't demolish a house with a 3-inch hammer, especially if you
Well,
had
that's
to
the-
use the hammer.
That's the only tool you can use. You can use
okay. Oh, in that
you can
case,
use your
maybe.
hands, but the only tool you have is the.
Man, I don't know if you'd be able to do it. Like there's certain structural parts of it. Like there's bolts. Like most modern houses have like bolts and stuff where it's like you just wouldn't. There's no way you could do it without like proper tools. How many minutes of video are on Pornhub? How long would it take to watch every Pornhub video?
2.4
There were
million
1.5 million hours of
273
Pornhub in 2018.
273 years.
But you could watch it like at 10 times speed. That would only be 27 years.
Yeah, I mean, if you can speed up the time you're watching it.
Yeah, let's say you can. You can make it physically possible.
The house one is still like it's physically impossible. You couldn't do it.
Let's assume that it's a house where it's just technically a large structure that would be difficult, but it's not impossible.
Like all the bolts and the screws are
Yeah.
such that you couldn't do it with
you
your
could,
bare
but it would be
hands.
very difficult.
Well, it would take forever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Let's assume
okay.
both are whatever thing that would need to happen to be physically possible. Those
I
things.
think
are
I would take
granted.
the house probably.
Yeah, I don't want to spend the next 27 years of my life watching porn. Like, how much of that is gay porn too?
Jesus Christ, Andrew, with the fucking
I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of time to be watching stuff
all
that
the
I have
fucking-
no interest
of all
in.
the fucking
Things you could
things
have
you could have said. That's the first one. It's like shit porn, scat porn, like fucking
Is
farting
that-
in people's mouths porn.
Is
It's like,
that on Pornhub though? I didn't really think that stuff was
I think
even on
everything's
Pornhub.
Andrew,
I
Oh,
think.
God.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Andrew?
you're right. I'm gonna look up scat porn.
would you
Pornhub.
rather use your time more constructively running a non-religious gay conversion camp or watch all the videos on Pornhub?
All the videos
Even
on
the gay ones.
all the videos on Pornhub. I'm not saying it's a deal breaker. I'm just saying it's a lot of, at least 50% of it's going to be stuff that's not up my alley.
And you've got a wide alley. You've got a wide alley.
I don't know where you get this idea that I'm this like fucking deviant and pervert. Like I really think what's happening is a classic case of projection.
Oh, you and the
Where-
projection theory. Enough with the projection theory.
I think
You're a sadomasochist. Yes, you are.
Oh my God. Like again,
The
like
fuck? Why is my preview? phone?
look inward.
Please provide us with the receipt for your most recent sex toy.
Weird.
I don't know if I have a receipt from over
Please
10 years
provide
ago.
us with last week's
What the fuck?
receipt.
Oh my goodness. this is
What's
wild.
going on? This is weird.
The preview went away for some reason. but
Okay,
at
what's
least
our
I have
next
my-
one, Andrew? What's our next bevy of choice? The
Program's
Bev man.
track.
Beverining.
None of these are of choice.
Why don't I have
So
my fucking preview? God damn it.
How many days in? Are we 5 days in?
5 days of Christmas. Raspberry vodka.
Okay. So they're a lot. So that's the thing with NGS. They can call this vodka.
Yeah.
They are legally allowed to call this vodka.
Yeah, the distillation process for vodka is fairly simple,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
I'm going to pick 7 as well.
I mean,
just so
yeah, vodka is like fucking, you just get straight up whatever and then you just distill it a couple times, right?
Well, yeah, and like Smirnoff is also neutral grain spirits. Like all these companies are NGS.
Yeah, the difference between them and Minhas is pretty minimal. Ooh, we have a coconut rumba after that.
Okay, this actually, I don't like raspberry, unfortunately, which sucks.
Oh, let's do her up. Do some Sprite.
I'm going to rinse my glass with some Sprite first, and then drink it, and then fill it with raspberry vodka, and then drink it. That's good.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's fucking awful. What an awful little blend.
Oh, fuck. That's terrible. Oh, it tastes like fucking mouthwash.
Yep.
You want to rinse yours or?
Nah, whatever. Fuck it. It's all,
Just run it.
all bullshit.
It's all bullshit all the time here on the Prehistoric Podcast. This might be a little beverage, actually. It's funny because I'm just putting a little soda in, but we're actually mixing these like 50-50. So like if this was a full-size drink, it would be very strong. Andrew, how many times have you seen the Kardashian sex tape?
0?
I've seen it at least 5 times. At least.
I don't think I've seen anything but like maybe a frame from it. Like I've never actually watched it.
Next thing you're going to tell me you don't even watch hentai anymore.
I have never watched
You're going to
hentai.
tell me you quit
Never.
watching hentai.
I never
You
started.
You're just going to tell me.
Can you quit something that you've never done?
You're going to tell me you discarded your daily ritual of watching
I have
hentai.
not quit watching hentai.
Can you quit something that you've never done to begin with? I don't know. That's a bit of a philosophical. I fucking hate anime. I'm like the number one, like fuck.
I
all
mean,
that
this
stuff.
isn't really like. This is like, it's like
Well,
the
I'm
only
just
thing
saying,
it
like,
has in common is like the animation
Well,
style.
no, but what I'm saying is like
it's like calling like the
but-
animations where fucking Mrs. Incredible's getting fucked. It's like, this is Pixar. It's like, this isn't Pixar.
no, but like who's more likely to be into Pixar porn? Someone who's really fucking into Pixar, or someone who has never watched a Pixar movie?
someone who's really into Pixar, like really into Pixar.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
but tell us
But I mean,
about...
you're really into Pixar, though, isn't it?
Hmm?
You like Pixar.
Yeah, it's interesting that you brought up Pixar.
No, I
I'm
brought up
not-
Pixar.
It's interesting
I'm
that
not-
you brought it up, Andrew.
God, fuck this.
If you had to choose a hentai vid or Miss Incredible getting fucked, which one are you choosing?
And you have to pick one.
I don't
Right
know.
now, you have to pick one and then commit to watching it for the next 6 months.
commit to watching it. Sign a contract.
Yeah, okay. Which
What's
one?
their last name? The Incredibles' last name? Actual last name?
Pounded?
Incredibles.
No, that's not. That's just Mr. Incredible. But like they have like an actual Bob.
It's a pseudonym. Yeah, I don't know.
Surname?
Like his name's
Incredible.
Bob. Fuck, I can't remember what their
Anyway,
last name.
Andrew,
is.
which one? Commit.
I don't know. They're both pretty terrible.
Miss Incredible's thick.
I honestly don't even know.
You can't pick.
Whichever.
They're so tasty. You can't pick one over the other.
I mean, I guess there's like a wide variety of. Like, is it like what kind of hentai?
Like
is it, I
Oran
guess?
High School Host Club, Sailor
I'm
Moon.
gonna say something pretty.
I guess
Vanilla.
the Incredibles. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead, Francois.
But I was just saying it's vanilla. Like I'd say if the
Yeah.
Miss Incredible one's pretty vanilla, then the hentai one's pretty vanilla. It's just like basically, do you want 2D kind of Japanese style, or do you want 3D Pixar style? Like that's kind of what you're choosing between here.
Yeah, do you like Oran High School Host Club or
No.
Iran Host
Like
Club?
which one do you want to see get fucked? That's the big thing.
I mean, neither. But if I have to choose, I would choose probably the Incredibles. I guess.
Andrew's now committing to watching.
I'm not committing to
The
anything. This tastes
Incredibles.
like soap.
What's this one called again?
Raspberry vodka. Least offensive of the ones we've done so far, probably.
God damn it, if that is not the most artificial raspberry flavor. Like, there's probably a raspberry flavor at this exact same price point that tastes better, and Minhas like, no, fuck it. We want the one that tastes like artificial.
That has been the most drinkable, hands fucking down.
Oh, for sure. Not even close.
What was the percentage on that guy?
Just 37.
34.9.
It's actually pretty good. Wow. It's more than I was going to guess.
Congratulations, Fred. You're taking home the mid-house the mid-house taster of raspberry vodka.
Can you imagine winning this at like an event and just being like, this
No,
sucks.
thank you.
This fucking sucks. Give me a fucking
Ooh,
chair.
I think we're skipping this one
Or
too.
a
Fuck
cooler.
that.
Give me a Yeti cooler.
Yeah, I'm not drinking
White tequila.
tequila style. No, sorry.
No,
How much did this thing cost?
it was on sale for
$40
like $40.
Wow.
Irish style whiskey flavored grain spirit. Like, can we be done with this?
This is all making me fucking shiver.
Okay, wait. We gotta drink one more of these.
I'm gonna pick these out so we can pick one that goes well with Sprite. So we're not going back and forth between Sprite and Coke.
All the vodkas, I guess. If there's any more vodkas.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I saw.
Well,
yes,
Dry gin.
Wascana Creek. They pulled this right out of the fucking.
Right out of the creek, eh? Oh, excuse me.
Warning from Moni Minhas, our president. I urge you to enjoy this product in moderation in a responsible manner. If you are pregnant, please do not consume alcohol as it negatively affects the health of the future child and the rest of her life. His or her life. Cheers.
Oh, that's from the president.
Yeah.
Well, if the president.
So instead of saying the ingredients, they put a warning label on. So I have a feeling this one's ingredients are a little questionable.
It's like ingredients. Yep. It's got some.
This smells like gin. It smells like gin.
That's a pretty low threshold.
I mean, yeah,
It
that
smells
could,
like
that,
the
that
thing.
could be their tagline for all of them.
It
This
smells
smells
like-
like rum. This smells like vodka.
Oh, white rumba.
This smells like rumba.
Sailboat white. You know, this is one of the favorites in all the island.
My
Sailboat
favorite-
white rum flavored green spirit.
I think we should do
Sailboat.
as a
It's not racist, man.
as a thing. It's incredibly. I'm trying not to comment on what's going on over here. I think
The homophobic
oh,
racism podcast.
that's all him who's been saying the bad stuff. So
Are you kidding me?
what? Not at all.
mostly him.
You've been the homophobic one, and now he's
Not
the
at all.
now he's the racist one.
He's the one who brought up the conversion therapy. That's fucked.
You were the one who's demanding it. They start opening up more centers.
I never once.
Like,
Not
roll back the
once.
footage.
Let's do it.
That's
Let's do
crazy.
it right now. Roll it back.
I remember you specifically mentioning you wanted them to open up 9 new facilities in Western Canada before the end of Q2 2023. And then
on
you listed
camera.
all the locations and then contractors in
This
the
is
area
just like-
that would
it's
be.
just- It's not funny anymore. Like,
It's fucking
it's
hilarious.
not like no, like it's really not. And I'm not. not
Starfield
enjoying
is
it.
supposed to come out before the end of Q2 next year.
Dill pickle vodka. We could do that with some fucking Sprite.
Oh.
Oh, this is just bad. Can I just open this thing and do this? Yeah, I can just
Just
do
tear
this.
it apart, yeah.
I can just do this.
Yeah, that would
This
have
whole
been.
time. I
There's
can
so
just
many
do this.
bottles.
Look at that
there.
big fucking thing. What the fuck is that?
Oh, we're taking a sip of this bad
What
boy.
is it?
Pumpkin spice cream liqueur.
There's even a nice glass bottle. Look at this. Look at this. Look
Here,
at this.
I'm gonna take a few of these
Look at
stuff and
this.
stuffers, maybe.
That's a good idea, actually. Coffee liqueur, number 21 gin, Cancun Gold.
I love the audacity of support Minhas, support Saskatchewan. It's like,
How about you actually support like a real craft company?
this is tantamount to patriotism in this.
Technically it's craft, but like we all know as people who've worked with actual craft manufacturers of alcohol.
I love that the Zambuca's got like a little Coliseum on it.
Gold rumba,
Limoncello.
maple, and we got to try this because we're big avid maple whiskey fans.
Okay.
We got to try. I don't have any interest in the spiced rumba, the gold rumba, the Long Island iced tea,
That we can do.
These all,
espresso vodka. Like, no, thank you.
you use any of these as a cleaning product.
This
It doesn't smell like maple at all.
no.
This is just the coffee thing in a different bottle.
Lean on me vodka. What the fuck is lean on me vodka? Like, what is this like? What does the lean on me describe?
Maybe they give
this is
a
number
portion of their profits to like
No, they don't.
mental health stuff
No.
or something.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you put that.
So
in
like,
there already?
you can get full bottled versions of all of these?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god, that's fucking.
Like, how
awful.
is the liquor store not just Minhas shit?
That's the worst fucking thing I ever tasted.
Which one did you taste?
Oh
is-
my god.
I feel sick
That's
to
the
my
worst
fucking
thing.
stomach.
Which one?
The maple. You got to. We just did.
God.
This is one of the most offensive things I've ever tasted.
Oh my god, my guts are fucking turning.
Can you pass me the Coke? I'm actually gonna be sick.
Oh my god, is that tastes bad. Oh. Oh my god. That's brutal. That one's bad. I'd drink anything over that. This one smells Sambuca.
Holy shit, that's bad. Oh my god.
At least it smells like Sambuca. That doesn't taste anything like maple.
Did you taste it, Fran?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know how you didn't react.
Oh, that's bad. That's not good.
Holy fuck. I don't know.
Maybe you got more of the maybe it was like the sediment or whatever.
I don't know. I think I should.
Where's the lid on this thing? Fucking pour this down the drain. Get rid of that poison. No one should ever drink this. This is fucking awful.
Cam sack.
Where do you have the lid for this?
There it is. Yeah. Okay, well, let's pick a couple more to drink. This coffee liqueur smells like shit. Should we drink the Sambuca a little bit?
Oh man, Fran really hates Sambuca.
Oh yeah, Fran really hates Sambuca.
I also not like. We're not drinking any more rum, but
Fuck it. Let's do the Zambuca. Let's do the worst one.
I don't know how it could be worse than that one we just drank, but let's try it.
It smells like Sambuca, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of thick like Sambuca.
That's like that's the catchphrase. Smells kind of like this thing, kind of.
That should be all their marketing. It smells like it.
I'm really gonna. But maybe it'll be like the Fireball, where it's like not as intense. Or
That's
whatever.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, it actually tastes like not as intense. Like, I don't like it, but it tastes like way less
Yeah,
intense
that's-
Zambuca.
That's palatable. It's not good. It's palatable.
I guess the takeaway from this one is if you're looking to support local this Christmas, make sure to pick up some Minhas Creek. I don't know if you guys remember this slogan from years ago, but this all started with that damn good beer.
Oh fuck! I vaguely remember that.
Minhas
Yeah.
Creek.
Isn't that like Amsterdam?
Brewing Co. Yeah, in Toronto.
Well, Minhas Creek's beer was literally
Well, I was
called
gonna say,
damn
like,
good beer.
like Amsterdam's slogan is like damn good,
beer.
whatever. Yeah.
Damn good.
I mean, like
lager.
literally the city.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Like they
I thought you were talking about Amsterdam Brewing Co.
their whole like tourism.
One of my first professional
damn good,
videos was
whatever.
for Amsterdam Brewing Company.
And that's where Kenny went when he told Spenny he was going to go to Amsterdam.
Yeah, he took $1,000 and he went to the Amsterdam Brewing Company and like got showered in beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finish your thought. Sorry.
If you're going to support local, make sure to buy some Minhas Creek. I didn't even know it. It was called Damn Good Beer. It came in like a blue can, I think. Friend of the podcast's uncle really liked it. Oh, let's try Long Island iced tea. That actually might not be that bad. I don't know why I'm saying that. Are we saying raspberry vodka was the best one so far?
Like without even a fucking question. We're not doing that. You can put that over there.
Again, like this smells like Long Island iced tea.
What's the difference between this Wascana Creek gin and the...
What do you think the likelihood is of Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle actually smelling anything like her vagina? We had to rate on a scale of 1 to 10.
Did she get
1,
up in
10,
stirrups and then like
10 being
10 being like it smells exactly like it. 0 being it doesn't. It's not even remotely the same.
I'm gonna say 1.
1.
Like it's very low, but like maybe.
I just don't know how you. Number one, it's unprovable. Nobody is ever going to smell.
Did she like?
Well, no, it's not unprovable. It would be really difficult to approve, especially legally, because like likely she's not going to give consent to you like getting some sort of like a scent swab thing.
Scent. That sounds so foul. A scent swab.
I mean, I don't know what.
Well, I know it's
how
just.
else would you do it?
I'm just saying it's a.
So it's not. It's theoretically it's possible to test. It's just like you would have
Who's
a
gonna
fucking
do it?
hell of a time.
I also don't
Probably.
like scent is also subjective, so I don't know if there's like a.
I mean, you could analyze scent in like a computer, and it can give you
Smells like pussy.
Yeah, it can give you hard data about scents.
Okay,
It
so
can
here's
give you hard data about pussy.
About the smell, yeah.
okay. Here's my question: when they were designing this candle for authenticity's sake, did they in fact line up 10 randomly selected volunteers and then put Gwyneth in stirrups and then have them smell the candle and then smell Gwyneth and then smell the candle and then smell
all
Gwyneth?
the other girls and be like, this is unique enough that we can definitively say this one is Gwyneth's as opposed to.
I'm just picturing some
other
guy
9.
being like, "Yep, that smells like Gwyneth."
Yeah.
Like,
They
oh, that's so gross.
what the fuck?
I didn't realize she was crazy like that to do something like
Okay,
that.
fully nuts.
If a male celebrity
Release a dick smell.
was
candle?
gonna release a smell of a candle that smelled like their dick, which celebrity you think would? Number one, first question: which celebrity would make the most
Leonardo
money?
DiCaprio.
I think John Mayer.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hugh Jackman.
Those are
Both those
good.
guys, I'm like, that
Reynolds.
dick's got to smell like sweat. Leonardo DiCaprio's probably smells like the sweetest fucking flower in the desert. It's like to be pulling that much fucking young fucking tail, like absolutely Leonardo DiCaprio. I can't even think of another guy who I don't think his dick smells sweaty. Leonardo DiCaprio might be the only guy in the world
Clooney.
who's okay. That's a
Clooney's
good
got
one.
an aged dick.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
His might
Clooney
smell,
smells like sandalwood and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Mahogany.
like mahogany and like probably like fine leather.
I agree. Of all the guys in the world whose dicks, because I think probably all
Just
dicks
based
don't
on
smell
smell.
great, but I think Leo and Clooney probably have dicks that I would be like, I'd smell this as opposed to smelling other things. Like I wouldn't mind smelling this dick.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel like they would also
Christmas
sell it.
candles or dick. Dick.
Yeah, it's
Dick
like
candle.
Fresh popcorn or dick.
Can I get the Clooney cock candle, please? The CCC, the triple C.
So before we do this quote unquote treat that we have here, would you rather never leave your house again? So you are fully house arrest, can never leave your house again.
Agoraphobia.
Agoraphobia, or
On set
every
adult
time you
agoraphobia.
do leave your house, you have to wear full scuba equipment wherever you leave. So like tank, wetsuit, everything. Every time you leave the house, anytime you step outside.
The one is the same as the other one, except for the fact that you can also leave in scuba gear.
Yeah.
It's just like you get an addition.
Basically, yes.
So the scuba gear one.
Yeah, screw your
Like, what's the benefit of the other one?
I mean, I guess that's true. I was thinking like
There's no benefit.
never leave the house, or
I mean, the
have
what would
to.
make more sense is like you're always in scuba gear, or you can never leave the house. That would be the then
Yeah,
it's
'cause
trade off.
the one is
sure.
literally
Let's
only
do
a
that.
positive.
Then. Let's do that. Yeah. You all wear scuba gear 24/7, and you can take it off to go to the bathroom, but you have to put it right back on again.
Well, no, you just got like a zipper and like an asshole thing.
Sure.
Yeah, you can't take it off.
Well, I mean, like you can you don't have to shit and piss in the scuba gear.
No. Yeah, you have an asshole zipper and you got a dick zipper.
I think
I'll never leave the house again over having to wear scuba gear 24/7. 100%.
yeah, and I could just
I'd build
I'll
myself
build
one of
a
the.
fucking house.
I'll build a house to host people all the time. Have people coming over. Maybe I'll make myself one of those like.
Wait, no, don't we have to use like our current homes, right?
Well, I mean, you can
Add
move.
on.
You can move into a new home or add on.
Oh well, if you can fucking move, then yeah, the house one.
Well, but I mean, within your resources, you don't also have unlimited money. It's like not like you never leave the
I'm
house
just
again.
saying, it's like if it's my house currently, that sucks. But it's like I mean, if I have the hope of like getting some massive house that's like a fucking indoor terrarium, then yeah, that one. Like I'll do that one.
Well, yeah, but like it's not. It's still shitty. Like you could still never leave your house. Like it's not.
I mean,
it's
if
also
my house starts getting big, like I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'll
but
get
like-
a 7-Eleven there, a fucking indoor rainforest. Like it'll
I
be
mean,
good.
again, like you have to. It's not like you also have unlimited
have, like,
money to make that happen.
Not now.
Have
Maybe
some-
next year.
tomorrow.
Though.
Have 3 different steakhouses in your house.
Yeah, just like that's the thing. Just keep increasing
If
the
you guys
size
want
of
to
your
go to
property.
you guys going to go to Benelli's tonight? I'll get a reservation.
But I think
Andrew, coke us up. Go ahead, Fred.
I'm just trying to think. Like if like let's say it was my house right now as it is.
Yes, it would start.
Versus-
It would start in this house right now.
No. I mean like
Indefinitely.
forever. Like I have to stay in the house that I'm currently at for the rest of my life, or
That's so much more extreme.
scuba. Well, I don't know. It's a home.
Fuck it, do
It's a
it,
house.
run it.
I mean, like the one sounds like definitely the one, and then the other one's like definitely not that one. But it's like if it's the house that I'm currently in, and I have to just see those same fucking 4 walls for the rest of my life, or scuba gear everywhere all the time. I'll never see anything again, not through the lens of fucking plastic.
To me-
That's tough. Fuck, that's tough. Because the one is essentially like you're in a fucking prison. You're in a prison. You're in a fucking. You're in a rubber, plastic.
No, but then the other one,
Tank.
you're also in a prison.
Prison. I know that's what I'm saying. They're both prisons, but the
Can
one,
you fuck in the suit?
the one, yeah, absolutely.
You could pull your dick.
I
out,
told you,
fuck.
you have a dick zipper.
Yeah, you have a dick zipper. Yeah.
You can shit and you can piss and you can fuck, but you can't take your gogs off. You can't take your tank off.
Or the
You can't-
wetsuit.
Can't take the wetsuit off. Can't take your flippers off. None of that shit. That's all got to stay
Oh,
on.
walking around in those flippers.
Oh
Holy
fuck
shit,
yeah,
that would suck.
Yeah. No, this is a
Yeah,
fucking scuba suit, man.
I'll take house arrest.
Yeah, I would have to. I don't think.
I would just take house arrest and drink myself into a coma. Whatever.
All right, Long Island.
You get a mail order bride, some heroin, and just bang heroin in this Russian mail order bride.
I mean, the one is in essence, yeah, just like you go to. You're basically in a nicer.
Jail.
Well, you're in a nicer jail because like
I'm
you're
more
not.
comfortable.
But I don't
Yeah,
know
you're
because
not.
in jail it's people and
Well, no, you can still
catering.
see people. Why can't you see people?
People can come over to
Yeah.
your house.
Yeah, but they can't be there all the time. I get lonely quick.
Lonely quick.
You can-
At least
you
I
can just-
yell at people.
You can just like have people rotating. Plus, Kelsey will still be there most of the time.
Oh, she's gone. If I can't leave, she's gone.
If I can't leave.
She's gone, man.
No, I think she'd prefer to have you locked up tight at home where you can't get into mischief.
What's this one called?
This is Long Island iced tea.
It's called the Mischief
I think
Makers.
I'd have to do the house arrest though, because the other one just sounds like
Cheers.
claustrophobic as fuck.
Yeah, I couldn't. Honestly, if I could do scuba gear without the face mask, I might choose that.
The face
But
mask
the face
really
mask
puts a dent in
really,
things.
yeah.
Is it okay, Andrew?
It's palatable. It's not great, but it's palatable.
Give Drew the rest of these in stock.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't. I'll give those to my worst enemy. I don't even have a worst enemy, but you know who you are, worst enemy.
Just go out and find somebody to hate, and then give them. It's like,
What
hey,
the
I got
fuck?
a gift for you.
Oh no. Work buttons. God damn it. We'll just restart it and see if something happens here.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Like the best I can say about
Okay.
the best I can say about any of these Minhouse products is that they are palatable. I can't stress this enough. I would never choose to drink any of them again.
No.
If it was a choice, it's like drink
Is it
X brand.
Do
or
they have the
Minhouse.
spice rum? Because that's the one they have at Athena's that I drink all the
Yeah,
time.
that's the
that's
spice
sick
rum.
bullshit.
I think we should
It's
finish.
brutal. I think it's making me very sick.
Which is,
Like lifetime. The rum at Athena's.
oh yeah,
Like I think it's negatively affecting like my not like day to day, not like that day, like my
overall,
overall.
Yeah.
your health.
So you're knocking like a couple days off your total lifespan every time.
Yeah. Like it's having a huge long-term detriment.
I wonder if you ask them, it's like, hey, can I pay $12 for a triple and not have Minhouse?
Yeah, I got Captain Morgan's last time I was there. I was like, I can't drink this shit anymore.
Yeah,
So I paid, and they make you pay out the nose for the non-Minhouse stuff.
really?
Yeah, I think 2 ounces of Captain Morgan's
This is
is like
Athena's, you said?
$13 or something.
Fuck. Why? Why?
Because Minhouse it's like basically rubbing alcohol with flavoring.
No, but I'm
That's
saying,
more or
like,
less-
why does a bar want to, like, why do you want to brand yourself with this kind of stuff?
Because it's cheap and it's just like
cheap.
get drunk.
Their whole thing is come here and get drunk and eat not great food and cheap drinks.
Yeah, and play pool and gamble. It's like if you're in a job that you hate
I'm glad
and
I'm a
you're
beer
never
guy.
leaving that job,
This is the
come
place
to
for you.
Venus. Come on down.
There's a reason that most of the people there are roofers.
Yeah, yes.
Like, how many roofers have we met while chilling at Athena's?
yeah, everybody
50% of the people in there are like the
they either
trades
work
that suck,
Yeah, they either work in HVAC as a tin banger, or they're a roofer,
or
or
concrete.
they're there to sell drugs or buy drugs. Or
I
play
know.
pool.
I know you might be asking when we say roofer. Is it somebody who roofies or somebody who roofs?
Both.
Both.
They're
Yeah.
These people use roofing on their victims, and
And
then
they also put shingles on houses.
on houses for other companies. I think this is the worst group of cocktails I've ever had.
Yeah, we're not going to do the limoncello.
We can do the limoncello.
It actually takes this took all the fun out of any drinking. It's like hey, do you want to, like, what do you like about drinking? It's like, I like socializing and like being with my friends and like having different types of liquor and like it's all cool or whatever. And then this is like, what if all the liquor is like so bad, tastes terrible, like it actually, it's like Minhas's fucking logo should be, it's like we take all the fun. It's like, do you want maximum depression
It's like Minhas.
rather than the fun?
It's like Minhas. Drink it because you physically need to.
Yeah.
Really,
That's a good one.
That is it.
That's very good.
Minhas, you don't want to have the shakes, do you?
That's really just like different flavored ways to get rid of the shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're already at a point, you're beyond the precipice of you can't
okay.
afford.
There are two groups. There's a second group of people. It's like, are you a broke student?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are you drinking? It's like either you're a broke student who can't afford anything else, or you just don't want to have the shakes.
So sick of the shake.
Those are the two demographics of
You
people
don't want to
who
have to
drink
wait till
Minhas.
Friday to be able to afford to get rid of the shakes.
This shit has like black ice vibes big time. Like it's like
I'll tell you what, I would drink a 6-pack of black ice before I drank just about every single one of these again.
I think I'd take that bet. I think I would take that bet.
Like, I really don't want to drink. I really don't want to drink a 6-pack of black
I have
ice.
tried drinking black ice
Ooh,
recently.
it's rough. It's tough.
It's so tough to drink. Yeah.
It doesn't like, and I'm talking like mine were ice cold. Dude, I don't know how the fuck I did it back in high school
Like,
/
even-
college.
I
Like,
remember-
I used to get 12 packs and hammer them, and now it's like I can still drink pill. Not to be fair, it's like I can still drink pill, and I can still drink a lot of the high school beers I had. I don't have a problem with it. Black ice,
But like, when were you
Oh.
ever like so violently sick on pill? Like, I've been sick from beer, but never like that gross, like life-changing hangover. Black ice, I remember.
Oh yeah, black ice almost made me kill myself, and on a depression way. Just I was so drunk that I nearly killed myself because of how fucking drunkenly stupid
I remember
was.
that the last time you bought a case of black ice, I was like, whatever that was. And I was so drunk and it was so cold and I had one. I'm like, I'm so drunk, but I'm so cognizant that I can barely stomach.
Same thing happened to me. I think it was like less than a year ago. And I think it was with Thomas. So I was like, oh, I'll get a case of black ice. It'll be just like old times. And it's like,
Nope, it was not like old times.
like you can't go back. You just can't.
I think when your body has been so poisoned by something, your taste buds recognize like, oh, this was near death last time. We can't do that again.
And I used to just be like, this is awesome. It's 6.1%. I'm getting fucked up. Like so cheap. Like this is awesome. Now, yeah, no,
This looks like, to be very vulgar, this looks to me like, you remember in, I think it's Jackass
Horse cum?
2, it looks like a bottle of horse cum. If I had to give it a visual inspection, let's see what it smells like.
No, it smells like cleaner. I can't drink it. I actually don't even mind limoncello, but I just can't.
I like
can't-
limoncello,
I can't
honestly.
bring myself to have an aperitif.
imagine doing a King's Crown with all that.
Like in one.
Maybe it would mix together. Maybe it would mix together and taste good. Maybe somehow through some weird like mixology.
I think it might kill you.
I would pay somebody $500 if they would drink
All
the
these
equivalent
poured
of 5
together.
ounces, perfectly evenly mixed between each one of these.
5 ounces? Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not nothing, but that's
Including
like it's
this?
very doable.
No, I wouldn't. You wouldn't even have to put that in there. You start mixing that coffee like here with anything in here, you got to fucking.
Oh. It doesn't like it's not like immediately offensive, but like the tail end of that smell is like rotten pumpkin. Like it smells like rotten jack-o'-lanterns.
Like what?
It smells like icing and rotten
The thing that
jack-o'-lanterns.
pisses me off about this is, did they have to taste this bad?
It seems like they were trying. Tell me that doesn't smell on the tail end like rotten jack-o'-lantern, like a rotten pumpkin at Halloween. Not initially, not on the front of it, on the back end. It's got
I don't know.
strong
I'm
rotten pumpkin
I'm
buzz.
kind of fucking fighting. Like my smeller hasn't been great, but it's like I don't know.
This has yellow number 5 in it.
Ooh, that's like really bad.
No, I think blue number 5 is a bad one.
I also fucking hate pumpkin spice everything. Like fuck pumpkin spice.
Let's take a little
Bullshit.
sip of this. I'll go first.
Yes.
We want to pour it, or
Don't put it in there.
well, that's what I'm asking.
That's dirty.
Oh,
You filthy brewer.
I don't.
Mother's milk.
Oh, the aftertaste. It's not so bad on the front, but the aftertaste. Oh my god.
Sweet mother's milk.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I just wash that down with a Sprite. My guts are so fucked.
You know, okay, I was thinking about this before.
Holy
I
shit.
think Coke actually. I think of all the mixed things, like I could mix things with. Coke is my least favorite thing to mix things with. I think Coke makes gut rot worse. I actually think so.
I would think so, yeah.
Like I would rather like if I was to go out, like if this was back in the day when we used to do ag nights all the time, we used to always do like whatever double or triple whiskeys and Coke. I think after the third or fourth drink, I would rather just do straight whiskey. Like I think the Coke exacerbates like the disgustingness factor.
That's why
so hard
and, like,
because the sugar is so.
I unfortunately hate ginger.
I love ginger. I can
So
do
I can't
rye gingers are like
I
such a
can't
treat.
drink fucking ginger ale, but I wish I could because I know that when I do,
It's better.
don't
Like
get
you don't get as
Yeah,
you don't get as hungover. Like that was my cheat code to not getting hungover for the longest time was just stick to rye gingers with a press, and you're like it's no problem.
Yeah, I think I think if I was to go back, because I just don't like these days I just fucking have a pint or two and then that's just what I do. But like if I was to go back to the binge drinking days and I had to drink fucking mixed drinks all the time, then I think I would start. I would have like maybe 2 or 3 double Coke and whiskey. Sorry, never fucking rum. I will never drink rum willingly in my life again. And then I would immediately switch over to the rye gingers for sure, because I just think they just for something about the taste of Coke mixed with whiskey, your brain signals just go to your brain. You're like you are gut rot fucking city, buddy. Like you're dead. I don't know what it is, but even the smell of Coke mixed, like I don't know.
You're also a crazy Coke purist of like
I am.
don't mix any, don't even put ice with my Coke. I don't like it.
It's true, but I'll say like at least no other Coke mixed anything gives me gut rot. Like I like to me it's all about flavor for everything else that mixes with Coke. I'm just like nothing tastes as good as straight Coke when it comes to like vanilla Coke, cherry Coke, all that fucking stupid bullshit. But like so I don't never know why somebody would have one over the other one.
I still can't
like,
get that fucking taste out of my mouth.
Whiskey and rum mixed with Coke. I literally think if you gave me a shot of rum versus a cup with a shot of rum and the equal amount of Coke in it, I would have worse gut rot from the Coke and rum than I would have from just a straight shot of rum. I actually think that's true.
With the sugar? Like what's the sugar difference between these two? If there is one.
this fucking Minhouse shit. Does it have to taste this bad? Is this? I will say this about Minhouse, and I know that they are a maximized profit
55
business.
versus 54.
Grams?
Yeah.
55
1
to
gram.
4, so like
1
essentially
gram.
identical.
Yeah.
This shit is meant to maximize profit. So they are using the legal cheapest,
And selling it
Flavoring
as cheap
agent.
as possible too, though.
selling the legal flavor, cheapest flavoring they can. Is there not a better same price point flavor that they could use? Like, there's no way they drink this shit.
The people who run the company?
No way. No fucking, not a chance.
No.
It's
Much like that comedian, I can't remember who said it, but like how Jennifer Aniston is like the face of a vino. It's like Jennifer Aniston wouldn't use a vino on her fucking asshole.
Oh,
Nikki Glaser, I
Nikki
think it was.
Glaser
Yeah.
says that, yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't use a vino on her butt.
Yeah. Like on the whole.
On the whole. Like she would never even let it touch her fucking skin.
Oh yeah, there's so many. It's like James Corden. It's like, do you even know? Have you ever used a Keurig? Like, you don't fucking use a Keurig, James Corden. Like, fuck off.
He has that. They're all doing it now. The tell the truth or do something disgusting.
Do you use the product that sponsors you? And every celebrity's like, I refuse to answer that question.
Yeah,
It's like none of them fucking use the product.
Yeah, they say which product do you endorse but you don't actually use, and then they always eat the gross thing.
Yeah, because they won't answer the question.
Apparently he's like a fucking piece of shit.
I've heard that too. Yeah, and I can't imagine he would be.
Every story I've heard about James Corden is that he's a
fucking Englishman. Is what he
absolute dick.
is.
Who did I
Fucking
hear?
Englishman.
Oh, Sam Worthington was the one I was reading about.
And I'm a quarter.
Who is about to be in a thing again, but like he wasn't inside. He was the guy in Avatar, and he was in like the Clash of the Titans remake movies. Apparently, yeah, he had a fucking too big for his britches moment, and he did an interview where he was like, "Yep, I was in Avatar, and then I was in those fucking Clash Titans movies, and I was in a couple other movies." And he's like, "I got way too much success, way too fast, and I got fucking way too hoity-toity." And then apparently now he's like, somebody needed to fucking
humbled himself.
Well, he was like, somebody needed to fucking fight me because like, it's not good for you to have that much success that quickly because you just get way too in your head.
Inflated, yeah. I mean, look at like when was the last time you saw fucking Katherine Heigl in anything? And she also like,
Well, she's the blonde, right?
yeah, knocked up and Grey's Anatomy.
Knocked up, right.
The famous thing, I hope I read this whole thing, but it was years ago, about how she like won an Emmy for Grey's Anatomy, and then she like didn't accept it and said, "Yeah, I don't think the writers of the show gave me good enough material to work with, so I don't think we deserve this Emmy." And there's like that was like the final thing where it was like, then she got killed off the show or whatever, and like, yeah, that killed her career. I think
I can't imagine.
And just like notorious, she's like apparently just notorious for being like absolutely terrible to work with.
It's like Hollywood is not a big place. It's like you fuck over one person that's the wrong guy, and it's like then that guy's blacklisting you from everything. It's like you can't. That's the thing. That's why nobody will stand up to James Cameron, because guess what? James Cameron can ruin your career. Like all he has to do is fall and be like, never
will.
Absolutely, he will.
He will.
He's actually such a fascinating guy to read about because he's such a fucking. He used to be super tyrannical. He's like way calmed down now. But like even Avatar 1, I was reading about. Like there's a famous story, and then some guy reiterated. He's like, "No, this actually happened." He went and bought a nail gun, and then if he heard your phone go off, boom, right to next to the exit sign, nail through the fucking phone, like. And that's not legal. You can't do that. Like that's not a thing you can do to people. He just did it, and like people are like, "Stop!" And then he's like, "Fuck you!" Like I'm the guy who did Titanic.
I guarantee that at a certain point, it was like there were a few people who were like, "Oh, my phone's getting old." Ring, and then because like for sure, all you'd have to do is like be like, "Yeah, James Cameron fucking took my phone from me and destroyed it," and the production's just like, "Yeah, here's a new fucking phone." Like, guarantee all those people just got brand new phones.
Yeah, nobody's standing up to James Cameron either. Like, it's
exactly. The production, like the company's not going to be like, James, you can't do that.
Yeah,
they're just going to quietly give the person a new phone, and then like,
it's part of his process. He has to nail your phone next to the exit sign. Yeah, it's wild. And it's like you got guys like Ridley Scott who are just like hyper talented, but just he's just chill. Nobody fucking complains about him. He's just kind of like across the board. He's a good guy to work with. It's like, how do you have these two guys top of their game, studied old fucking Hollywood, like they made some of the best movies of all time. They've worked on the same franchises. And like the one guy, everybody's like, yeah, he's pretty chill. And then James Cameron, it's like, yeah, he tried to drown me. I got hypothermia. We all fucking got food poisoning. It's like nightmare stories.
It's like working like PTSD, like these very privileged actors. It's like, yeah, working on Titanic was my nom. Like almost died.
I don't know,
Winslet, right?
Yeah, cool. Kate Winslet, I actually feel bad for. Like,
oh yeah, I'm not saying it's just like these people who probably haven't
I don't think I would have been able to do what Kate Winslet did. Like I don't think so. I don't yeah, after day 7 of sitting in a tank of freezing water all day. I don't know. That's the thing. It's like at a certain point, there is like a limit to like, yeah, I'm getting whatever 200K, but then it's like I'm literally being tortured and I think I might die because I just came back from the hospital with hypothermia. It's like, is this worth it at this point? Like, I don't know.
And then they smashed the box office.
It's also it's also like, James, like you don't think you could have achieved the same thing without almost killing people? Like,
a nice warm tank, and
you had to almost kill people to achieve this, and it's like same thing with like Alfred or Stanley Kubrick is notorious for like terrorizing his actors across the board on sets. That's like one of his like hallmarks. And I just dropped those fucking cards; they're gone forever.
My tummy hurts.
Let's do one more if you had to end things off here. Or
Okay.
signal the ending at least. So I the cards are gone, but I know what they were. So
I
either
believe you.
What?
I want to believe you.
So either no more, you can't bath or shower ever again,
Nope. I'm doing whatever the other thing is.
or live stream cameras on you 24/7. So essentially
24/7, yeah.
you are essentially the center of the Truman Show, but living your normal life. So you're not in like a manufactured environment, but like you're 24/7. There's cameras streaming your every move.
I can jack off under the blankets and start watching more normal porn. And
yeah, that's the big tell. It's like, are you willing to start watching not the current porn you're watching, because we know it's weird. It's like you're gonna have to start watching some more vanilla stuff, and it's like, I guess I'll have to start watching more vanilla stuff.
I also
I
think
can't do the
would,
not shower.
you would just get so used to the live stream thing. Like you would just like 6 months in, it'd be like, yep, you've seen every part. After a year, people would either be really interested or like they've seen it all at this point. Like, who gives
People
a
would
shit?
wake up with me in the morning. Da 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 da. Start spreading the news.
Brad
Every morning.
slides into the kitchen. The toast pops up out of the toaster, grabs it. I want to be a part of it.
2 slices of bacon over my shoulder on
Yeah.
the plate.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do the not shower bath.
Yeah,
It's like,
I couldn't.
I feel like it's like half of, not half, but it's like, it's such like not even
huge
just for the
part of my
cleaning
identity.
factor, but like, man, like showering and bathing, or like whichever one, but it's like it might be one of the most therapeutic things if you've had a rough day to like take a nice hot shower, not for the washing part, but just like warm water hitting your body is like maybe the most
Like
primally therapeutic thing ever.
I would have to choose the live stream thing, even if the thing was like you can never shower again, you have to bathe. I would pick the live stream over that.
Yes.
Bathing
I
is
agree.
fucking gross,
Yeah.
and like the thought of only ever be having to bathe,
I could.
I couldn't do it.
I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like $100,000 or get people to watch you all the time. I'm picking the watch you all.
I was gonna say for you, this is a very easy one.
This would just be like the thing that you wish was the case already.
Yeah,
Like I feel like in your head you sometimes pretend there are cameras when there aren't cameras.
Yeah. I feel like this is Brad.
King out of hell.
Top of the heap.
He does. He's just spikes nothing. It's like, what are you looking at? It's like, I have nothing.
Just constantly like, oh,
And
look,
before he goes to Brad, Jesus Christ.
I got a nice loaf upstairs.
before he
You're gonna love
goes
it.
before he goes to bed, he's just like, and next time on Brad.
I want to be a part.
Cal's like, why do you say? He's like, everybody does this.
This is what everyone does before
Everybody
they go
does
to
this.
sleep.
Don't ask anybody else.
You're gonna get recast.
Don't ask anyone. Don't tell anyone. You're gonna get recast. Next season, we're gonna recast you.
You wouldn't believe that I would end up recasting her.
He makes her sign a contract every
She
year.
does 12 seasons, and I just recast.
She's like, why do
them.
I have to sign this thing every year? Shut the fuck up.
You wouldn't believe if I ended up recasting
After
you
she signs the
12.
contract, he's just like, "Sorry, I was a little bit off there. We were in negotiation, so I couldn't."
They're at their
Contract
wedding. Their rings
negotiations.
are in a little bag titled prop.
Yeah, prop ring.
Prop departments.
Everything is a big show.
Everything is a
Everyone
big
around them has like the headsets. It's like, all right, walking down the aisle now. Camera two. Camera two.
Mark 2, Mark 1.
Just
Hey, guys,
just
back-
T marks.
Okay, guys,
everywhere.
back to once.
Everyone in like even in the audience, everyone like looks down. There's a T mark at every chair. It's like what the
And
fuck?
everybody in the audience also has a headset on.
You have to wear this.
Top of the heap.
Oh, okay, well,
Vagabond.
ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed
We
this 9th iteration
Yeah.
of the 12 podcasts of Christmas.
we were gonna maybe try to drink all this, but this is like we poisoned ourselves enough with this fucking garbage. So
Yeah, this is terrible. This is terrible. It's terrible. liquor.
I'd like
It's
to
terrible.
say we're not gonna waste this, but that's what's gonna happen probably.
Don't let me forget, Suede, that next year I'd like to do the Brita Filter hard alcohol thing.
Yes.
Because apparently it's just wild. And I really want to.
Stay
Let's do that.
tuned for next year when we Brita filter some hard liquor in season 13 of Brad.
You'll just have to wait 12 months.
Season 13?
Yeah.
You only started doing this when you were...
Well, no, this series is the story arc started when Kelsey and I got together.
Oh.
There's Brad Jr., but that's the prequel series.
Oh, it's like
Yeah, that's the-
Rugrats and All Grown Up. or
Yeah,
whatever.
this is the series. Once this arc will end,
This is the Game of Thrones.
Then once
to
you
the
guys get
previous-
married, it's like just married.
yeah,
No, it goes from Brad to the Petersons.
yeah, exactly.
And you have a rap party, like a series end party
Yeah.
for the one, and then you have
Yeah.
the next one. I see.
That's what the wedding
There's
is.
a
the
series,
wedding.
it's a
The
series
wedding
rap
is a
party.
cast and crew rap party.
It's the count, and it's also the like production meeting.
Just keep
for the
shaking
next
hands,
season.
being like, "Man, maybe we'll see you on the next. Like, maybe you'll be on
Yeah.
fucking
And
All Married or
Yeah,
whatever."
no, the gift opening is a table read.
Yeah.
Gift opening is everyone gets a script
Yeah.
for the first episode.
Sway is recast. It's like, sorry, buddy, we had to find
You
somebody.
got
who's a
so
little more-
big in the off season.
Yeah, it's your weight is the problem.
You're too big, Slade.
So does
Keep
Sway
asking
does
Sway
Sway
to
get a
lose 10
spin-off show
pounds.
then?
Yeah,
Sway gets a spin-off show called
special
what?
needs.
Yeah, there
But
you
it's
go.
a different guy
Yeah,
well, no,
playing him.
Swade gets his own spin-off show. That's why they have to cast.
It's like the Joey show.
no. There's a
Went for one
Slade spin-off
season.
series, but a new actor
plays
plays
Swade.
Slade.
Oh, I see.
Like I own the rights to the character Swade, so
Right,
Swade has
right,
to
right.
go play as someone else.
So then, in this eventual, like, so we're just characters that you own on your own show. Like we're not our own people in this scenario. I see. I see.
No, we have to legally change our names if he
Yeah,
fires
no, no.
us.
No, I
Or
legally
else
own
we're in
Andrew
breach
Boyd
of
Thomas
copyright
Sword
law.
It's cock drop right. Peace, everyone.
See you next year.